that's live now.
Yep, that has
Good evening, everyone on the stream tonight for the NT News coverage of round 12. Darwin Buffaloes and Palmerston Magpies out at Cazaly's Arena. Unfortunately, the lights are out. AFLNT crew are just trying to get it going. We'll keep you up to date, though, as it all unfolds. So sit tight and enjoy that lovely sunset on your TV screen. Welcome back to Cazaly's Arena, where the lights have obviously just fired up, which is a good result. So I think we'll kick off in about 20 minutes. So sit tight. Big game between Darwin Buffaloes and Palmerston to kick off real soon. Good evening and welcome to Cazaly's Arena, where the Buffs taking on Palmerston as we're just rushing into position to get this one underway. Damien Hale joining me, Nico Rowley. G'day, Haley.
Yeah, g'day, Nico. How are you, mate?
Yeah, good, mate. Not off to the best start, but we're here.
Yeah, we're here. It took a while to get the lights happening, but it's on now. Game on.
Absolutely. There's big archers in the middle there for the Buffs. We're underway. Nice tap down of Palmy looking to clear this one. Meadows in pursuit. One just gets knocked out of the hand of Maxie Sutton. They push this one back forward. Nice little shake and bake there. Now the Buffs are away. Go inside 50. Over the back. No mark. Palmy arrive with the numbers. So do the Buffs. Nice strong tackle. There's been a free kick pinned out.
Yeah, just a little bit. Oh no, he's balling it up by the look of that.
My word. Ball thrown up. It was Hollenby, the ruckman there for. There's a free kick being paid now. It's going away to Buffaloes. The captain Jared Stokes being held on to. Stokes asked to play on now. Sticks it on the right, inside 50. Nice kick. Out on the lead. It was row bottom, out in space.
There was a good kick there from Jared Stokes. Look, I'm thinking tonight, I look through that Buffaloes lineup and just a really talented side they've got in tonight with Jared Stokes playing, and guys like Charlie Sharples are in the team, and Thomas Clark, who was best on last week, Lachlan McKenzie. I'm tipping the Buffs. I think the Buffs should prevail tonight. I just think that with the side they've got in, they're a way better side than 2 and 7, which they're currently sitting on the ladder. So just the 2 wins so far this year.
So here's little Alwyn Davey. He sticks over top. That's a nice kick. Hits up Morgan Morris. Left half back. It's got Eddie Betts out here. Doesn't quite find Eddie. Cut off by Daniel Stafford. Moves it quickly. Here's Stokes again. Getting a mountain of it early. Sharples. Inside 50. Look at that for a chiselling kick, Damien Hale.
Yeah, well, I mentioned Charlie. He's been down in Adelaide for a long time, and he's just come back to Darwin recently. Coached him as a kid in the Thunder. He was certainly pushing to be drafted into the AFL in his 18th year, but didn't quite make it, but went and played in the SANFL and did quite well down there. So good to see him back in Darwin and playing footy still. He's in his early 30s. Telling me it's getting a bit harder for him, he says.
Yeah, well, we'll be the judge of that. He's still playing like a little superstar. Meanwhile, kick on the way from Kickett. Slots it. Buffs get the first. Nice start, Buffs.
Yeah, great work, Jaden Kickett. And that's what you want. When you get a nice inside 50, former Nightcliff player, Jaden Kickett, played about 142 games at Nightcliff, and he's come across the Buffaloes this year and just couldn't get opportunities to play in the Premier League over there, and very strong there at Nightcliff. But he's a beautiful kick of the ball, Jaden Kickett, and that was a nice goal, and that's what you want. You want to finish off with something like that, Nico, at the end of the funnel when all the hard work's been done through the midfield.
Yeah, my word. We covered the Buffs game and Nightcliff last week, and Buffs were pretty disappointing against, Nightcliff are the best in the comp, right? But they'll be looking to bounce back this week. Archer in the middle. Down into the midfield, looking to clear this one, get it forward. Palmy arrive. Spins out of trouble was Williams. He's turned it over, though. Although Palmy through Stafford arrive. Little Raymond's there for Buffs. She's Sharples. Gets taken high. Umpire sees it. Geez, we're actually
just committed for the footy there, Sharples, and that's what happens. You put your head over it. You should get looked after if you are tackled high.
Ball in dispute, centre wing. Commentary side. Here's Stokes again. Oh, nice strong tackle. Look at that. Bang! Stoppage. Right in front of us, Haley.
Yeah, it was well done by Cale Cossack. That was a nice tackle too by the Palmy player. Nice and strong there in the contest. Brody McMahon, well done. Cale Cossack rode the tackle and didn't cough the ball up and didn't give away a free kick.
Nice.
Good strong play by both players. Nico.
Yeah, my word. They're into it. Both teams looking to be get the win leading into the Chrissy break. Of course, the footy fires back up on the 8th of Jan, so a few weeks off. Well-earned break for you, Haley.
Oh, yeah, well earned.
I don't know what you've done all
Absolutely.
year.
No, not much going on at all.
No, my word.
You know, commentated twice in 11 weeks. I'm buggered.
Ball in dispute here, centre wing. Quick snap, smothered ball. Bowles works it up. Yeah, nice pressure coming out of the back. Little Raymond, look at that for a tackle on Wharf. Nice work.
Yeah, a little bit of feeling in the game. The little fellas are ripping into each other, which is good to see. And it always happens just in front of the crowd.
Yeah, we love it, don't we?
I've never seen a fight in front of the scoreboard on the other side.
Give the people what they want, Haley.
Oh, that's it. Get going. Get into it.
Ball thrown back in. Archer again. He's the informed ruckman in the comp. Paul kicked off the deck. They've worked up to half forward. Little Waylon Davey gets put down. Pops back up, though, the young man. Nice pressure, too. And he sits on him. Umpire won't reward him, though. Good play by Davey there.
Yeah, it was good play. He got lined up and then he got up off the ground quickly, and second and third effort there was excellent from young Davey.
He's big Archer again. The big man. Have a look at that. Nice work. Punches it down into space. Roberts goes without it. You might get it here, Roberts. Ball gets thrown out. Meadow off the deck. Bowles. So they work it to half forward. Buffs working it forward. Ball on the deck now. Sambono on that outer side, I reckon.
Yeah, good to see Zambono out there playing. It was Dylan Gordon, was it? I think it might have been Dylan Gordon kicked that ball forward. So, yeah, a bit messy, to be honest, Nico. But Buffs are, early in the game, just probably winning the arm wrestle a little bit at the moment. Keeping the ball in their forward half.
Ball thrown back in. He's the big man Archer again. Yeah, a bit of holding going on. Going the way of Palmy, I reckon. There's a Mozzie lands right on my forehead. We're living the dream, Haley.
There's a few out there tonight.
Yeah, there is in there. Umpire really letting this one go. Meadows feeds out the handball. Now they're away here, Palmerston. Get their first good look at it from that outer side. Gets up to half forward.
Oh, the excitement machine
There
is
he
at Cooper.
Little Cooper, Super Cooper. Works it around nicely. Betts. Gets it into space. Nice tackle. And a throw being paid.
Yeah, it was good defensive tackle there. And good to see Justin Cooper getting his hands on the ball. I think often doesn't get in here enough to play, and very important player for Palmerston when he does play. Former St Mary's premiership player.
Bowles goes with the handball. Tommy Clark, been in ripping form this season. The vice captain to Stokes. Cops one high. Umpire lets it rip. Kick up to half forward. Sambono's working into a bit of space. The magic man just works it forward.
Kickety had an airy then.
Yeah, we've turned to the world game now. It's going off the deck, back to back.
Those old hamstrings, Jaden's old hamstrings just weren't going to allow him to bend then.
Nah, my word.
He said, bugger this, I'll just go off the deck.
Yeah, I've got a bit on.
But he did lock it in the end and force the ball up.
Ball thrown up. Palmerston, though, looking to clear it all. A bit of a stinker of a handball. Wolf under pressure. Archer puts on the high tackle. And Finney. Cop that.
Yeah, well, that relieves the pressure, doesn't it? The 50-metre penalty. Yes, that just gives Palmerston a piggyback out of their area.
My word. Ugle. Goes with a long high up and under. Real risky sort of setup, that one.
Get under that and play fair, guys.
Sambono.
Jesus, one for the brave. That time.
Comes half forward. They're away nicely here, the Buffs. Through Sharples, inside 50. Hits Williams on the chest, although he drops it.
Well, Williams did play a lot for Buffaloes.
That makes sense.
They might have just mistaken him then.
Yeah, my word.
And spotted him out beautifully, Sharples did.
Ryan Wharf comes out to Hollenby, the big ruckman. Wharf gets it back. Oh, Archer, he's just totally burnt him. Kick long down the line. This is a better build-up, Haley. Meadow.
Just needs to hit the target now, Meadow.
Fly from behind. Goal! Palmy get there first. I think it was Brandon Ugle. By the look of it.
Or was it Eddie?
Was it Eddie?
I think it was.
Yeah, okay, we'll cop Eddie. We're on Eddie Betts' watch,
There's
obviously.
only one Eddie Betts out there.
Yeah, well, the
Nico,
cameraman was in the way.
Your first chance to go, Eddie, you ripper! and you gave it to Ugle.
I was a bit flat. Sorry, Eddie. You'll watch this back tomorrow. Sorry, Eddie.
Eddie, 350-odd AFL games, and Nico's missed him.
Jeez, I'm copping a whack.
He came to my lights when I turned on my Christmas lights. I had Eddie Betts and Froggy Davey out there having a beer in the driveway, yeah. A couple of Carlton supporters mobbed him.
As you do.
Embarrassed themselves, to be honest, but that was one of them was my son-in-law.
Tommy Clark. Archer to Bowles. Of course he did. Kick up to half forward. Palmy looked to bounce this one out. Buffs have just started stronger, although they did this to Nycliffe last week, and then they just dropped the ball a bit, but they're off to a good start tonight.
Sharples again, getting plenty of it.
Tommy Clark, inside 50. Look at that, kick it. That tested the hammies as well, I reckon.
And then I went out a little bit later to check on the lights, and these kids are running around. I said, who do you belong to? And they, Eddie Betts' kids. Eddie had gone home. The kids were still running around in the front yard.
Yeah, let it rip.
Yeah. Eating all my lollies. Good kids, though. They're very polite. Nice kids.
He's Tommy Clark, I reckon. On the 45. What can they do? We'll kick from just inside the 50. It's under a bit of a trot. Kick on the way. Not bad off the boot. Just pulls it left. Not quite dead yet. Now it gets knocked over through for behind.
Yeah, good sportsman Tommy Clark plays for the Brothers Rugby League Club in the local rugby league competition when he's not playing for Thunder. Talented young sportsman.
Darwin Buffaloes 1-2-8. Lead Palmerston one straight. We've played 12 minutes in the opening quarter here at Cazaly's Arena. Oh, big spoil coming from behind. Here's McKenzie for the Buffs, looking to put it back inside 50. Gordon was tackled, dispossessed. They're away now, Palmy. Through Lambton, has a bounce through the middle. Fires off the handball. Nice build up. No one home, though. Moroney under pressure. Slaps it backwards. He's got a player in support. And they just straighten up here. Nice mark under pressure from Gordon. He's covered a fair bit of ground, the big boy.
Yeah, I think he might be on the ball now, Gordon. He's changing up in the forward line.
He sharples. Left half forward for the Buffs. That's a nice kick. Williams, though, read it best for Palmerston. Just bangs it back out of there.
He only has one direction, doesn't he, Williams?
He does.
He just goes straight and hard. He hasn't got a side step.
Now the Buffs away through the middle. You hear the Buffs faithful in the background. Stokes.
Oh.
Drop mark from Sharples. Bit of a throw. Rugby style, Haley.
Yeah, the umpy didn't see that one, and McKenzie adds a little bit of class to the battle there. There was a few fumbles going past, but one thing, Lachlan McKenzie has got a beautiful kick, and he's spotted up the leading player there. Who was that?
Matt Watkins, I think.
Yeah. Well, I probably would have known that if I wasn't looking at the Palmerston team sheet. All right, there we are. Yep, we found him. Yep, Matt Watkins.
Here he is. Kick on the way. Nice off the boot.
It's a nice roost.
He's dobbed it.
Oh, yeah.
No, he hasn't. Sticked it through for behind. We went a bit early there, mate.
He celebrated it.
Yeah, he did, didn't he? Yeah, well.
Misled us. Oh, Alvin Davey. Just racking them up, Froggy, doing his kick-ins. Great user of the ball still, the Frog.
It's a nice kick long down the line. Bugle arrives. Meadows has little Waylon Davey. It's a nice little pop over the top into space. And right through Maxie Sutton. Have a look at that free kick. Geez, this is real training drill style stuff. Bang. Palmy get there second.
Yeah, really good bit of play then from Daniel Stafford. Stafford just held his opponent, his direct opponent. I think it was Reese Holberg, held him out of it and allowed Maxie Sutton to run onto that ball. So very selfless from Daniel Stafford at the time. And that's Cliffy Timms, is it? Clifford Hampton Timms kicked the goal. So, just Daniel Stafford there. He doesn't have to take the big mark or kick the long goal to create something there. He just simply leant back into his opponent, kept him off the ball, and allowed young Maxie Sutton to run on that ball and give it out to Hampton Timms, who's another rugby league player, Clifford. Has a run for the Palmerston Raiders.
Back in the middle. Crunching tackle on Wharf. Meadow. Let's kick away his Roberts. The tune of Luke.
He's a workhorse, Meadow.
He is, isn't he? Sambano out into space, just over Cooks it. That's a nice kick. Palmy looking to settle things and just hold on to the pill here for a minute. Nice kick into space. The other way through Roach. That's a big booming kick, but he's just absolutely shanked it. What's that doing? You hear the bus go deliberate. I don't know about that. I don't
know about deliberate.
I'm not real sure about that, Haley.
It was a poor use, but a little bit, you see the kick across the stripe. Buffalo's turned the ball over, and Palmy had a few guys just sneaking out the back, hadn't gone with their men. Probably cheating a little bit, but that's Darwin footy. Kale Cossack just warming up on the sideline down here. He copped a tough knock early and a bit of a knock to the quad, I think. Excuse me.
Snap around the corner from Meadow. Betts takes a mark. Well done, little Eddie. Plays on quickly. Everyone just stopped. Eddie just turned around and went bang.
It looks like he's done that before. 400 times.
I reckon he's done it.
Betts' second goal here in the first quarter.
So Palmy skip away a bit. Palmerston 3 straight to Darwin at 1-3-9, 17 gone in the first quarter.
I think the concern for the Buffaloes coaching group at the moment would be the ease at what Palmerston are, how easy it is for Palmerston to score. They're nowhere near, they're not getting into the forward 50 as much as what Darwin are, but every time they go down there, they seem to get a reward, and they've kicked 3 straight and leading the game by 9 points. Buffaloes need to sort of step up at the moment.
Looks like they're trying to find the footy, are they?
Yep, footy's gone into the bush.
First it was the lights, now it's a footy. If you're just joining us, the game started
35 minutes.
35 minutes late. The lights weren't working out here at Cazaly's Arena, so bit of a late start. Might be a late one tonight. I won't be attending Wisdoms tonight, Haley, now. I'll pull a pin on that.
Well, you might have to get the word out there that you're not going.
Well,
there'll be 200 people not turn up. Well, there might be 200 people that do turn up if you're not going.
The new Sex and the City series, the guy that it might be a spoiler. Something bad happened. He was on a push bike, and the share market, the share price of that bike company plummeted.
Did it?
Yeah.
In real life?
Yeah.
Real? Wow.
I don't know how we got onto that. Oh, people not turning up to Wisdoms because I'm not there.
Yeah, well, apparently there's a rumour going around that someone from the Palmerston Club shot up to Power and Water and got a power card. That was all it was. They just swiped it through, put $150.27 on it.
Away we go.
We should get 3 quarters at least.
Back in the middle. We're going. Is this on? Are we on live as the kick comes out in the little Raymond direction. He's lightning quick, this kid. He just drops a pill, though. We're going to just work around his opponent nicely. Straightens up. Nice work, young man. Back to Bowles. He goes inboard, centre of the ground. Archered. Kev Moroney, right half back. Gone from one side to the other. Holmberg.
Oh.
Obviously sitting next to a bench. Kick gets away though. Sergeant Timms. Bit of a ear massage there. We're just trying to sort out what's happening here. Now we're away. Holmberg pops it over the top. Tommy Clark cops a bit of an ear massage. Umpire let it go though. McKenzie. This is better. He's Stokes. Not the best kick. Tommy Clark's works into space nicely though. Cops one. Umpire lets it go. Kick up the half forward. The knock-on was good. Sharples with the handball into Gordon direction. Oh, Wharf, look at that for an attack on the pill, Haley.
Yeah, it was good. Nice and strong. He couldn't afford to fumble then. Came through well.
They've done well here, Palmy. Meadow has Wharf in the middle of the ground. That's a beautiful kick. Just opened them up here. Kick up to half forward. Hollenby. That's a nice roost. They've done very well here, Palmerston. Maxie Sutton. Fair way out, Haley. Oh, he lowers the eyes now. Too easy.
It is too easy. Just a lot cleaner going forward. Their little fellas are doing well.
He's Rolly.
Maxie Sutton and Ryan Wharf. Good attack on the footy back here.
Rolly Stone has a set shot.
Yeah, they're just a little bit cleaner coming forward and probably getting away from stoppages a little bit better than Buffaloes are at the moment. Be interesting to see what the clearance stats would be.
Here's Rolly Stone directly in front. Fair whack out. Goes, hits a post.
Hits a post.
So, Palmy 3-1-19 to the Buffs 1-3-9. On 21 and a half minutes in the opening quarter here at Cazaly's Arena.
I think there's a little bit of a breeze heading to the left of screen, so Palmerston are enjoying that in the first quarter. But as I said, I think Buffaloes would be concerned at the ease at which, once the midfield ball's won by Palmerston, they seem to have loose players everywhere in their forward half and midfielders powering away from stoppages.
Right, not the best kick. Nice pick up there from Corbett. Wheels it round the corner. McKenzie off the deck. Maxie Sutton goes with the handball. Here's Eddie. Nice kick. Done very well and hits up Daniel Stafford.
I reckon Daniel Stafford would be licking his lips every time Eddie gets the ball in that position. He's just got to make a lead. He times his lead well, Stafford. He's a genuine full forward. There's not a heap of them anymore playing up here like the old days where there was genuine full forwards running around for different teams. Robbie Mills and Dennis Dunn, guys like that.
Here he is, Stafford for his first for the night.
Peter Munro,
Right.
legend of the Palmerston football or North Darwin football side. So, yeah, there was genuine full forwards that used to get around, but Stafford's one of those. 22 goals so far this year.
Stokes stuffing around with it a bit here, the Buffs. Now they're away through Gordon. To that outer side. Turnover. Hollenby goes with the awkward kick, but it works. Riley Stone. Where's it now? Here's Davey. Froggy. Just overcooks the pill. Eddie Betts. Nice tackle. And he's been done here, holding the ball. So good pressure from Eddie there, Haley.
Yeah, well, he's up and about tonight, Eddie. He's every time he plays, he's up and about, to be honest. He was great out here last time we commentated. They didn't win the game, but Eddie was probably their best player, and he's lining up for goal number 3 in the first quarter, Nico.
He is.
It's been a great addition to the competition, hasn't it? And Palmerston people are raving about Eddie.
Look at that.
Beautiful kick.
Unbelievable.
Into that man Meadow, is it?
There we go, right on the quarter time siren.
Hard worker Meadow. Deserves this. He's had a good first quarter.
Directly in front, kick on the way. Sticks it through. And the boys run down to him. And Palmerston extend that lead 4-2-26 to the Darwin Buffaloes 1-3-9. We'll have a quick break and be back with the second quarter real soon. Welcome back to Cazaly's Arena, where it's Palmerston 4-2-26, leading the Buffs 1-3-9. Nico Rowley and Damien Hale. But Damien Hale, good opening quarter from Palmy.
Yeah, they moved the ball well, Palmerston. As I said in the call, they seem to be a little bit easier getting the ball forward, and Eddie Betts kicking a couple of goals down there for them, and Meadow kicked one on the siren. Always a nice way to finish the quarter if you kick one, and good reward for Meadow. He works his backside off through the midfield and up forward. So I think he played on half back last time we commentated him, and he was serviceable that night as well. So
very serviceable young Eddie Betts.
I was talking about Meadow, but anyway, Betsy's going all right as well.
Need to start listening a bit more, Nick.
Yeah. Meadow just put that tackle on too there, Nick.
That was Eddie?
Yeah, just...
Here's Raymond on the outer side. Let's get it back together. Not you, Haley, mate. Here is, again, Raymond off the deck. Works
just
up
the Mossies are getting the better of you. That's your problem.
Yeah, I know. They're stressing me out. All over the line.
Oh, you end up with dengue fever. Well, we don't have it. We don't have it here. Malaria? No, that's not one. What else is there? Ross River? There's another one there.
Yeah, it's not bad, the old Ross River.
Yeah.
It gets you up here.
Someone once thought I had Ross River. I said, no, I'm just lazy. You spend a lot of time on the couch. Have you got some sort of Ross River fever? No, I'm just lazy.
He's Meadow. Meadow did well there.
Oh, the footy started.
Left half back, Palmy. Long down the line. Here's Eddie over the back. Does well, brings it to ground. There's that class shining through. Kick up the centre half forward. It's a nice ball too. Roach. Sambono gets back. Nothing's doing though. Anand. That one's gone over the line. We'll have a boundary throw and it'll come back.
I reckon that Eddie Betts still had a couple of years left in him.
Yeah,
I thought that maybe the Suns, or one of those sides that are building, could have sort of like what Brisbane did with Luke Hodge, bringing Eddie Betts to the club. I just don't. He was nowhere near. I didn't think. I wasn't the one doing the 400s in the pre-season, obviously, but yeah, I just thought he probably could have gone around again.
Just that leadership he would have brought to a club like the Suns.
Yeah, well, he's just so clean here, even like he's still probably one of the best players in this competition anyway.
Patrick Bowles, the Sambono direction, just doesn't quite hit the target. And then gets back for Palmy. They've done well. So Palmy in control, 4-2-26 to the Buffs 1-3-9. You're just thinking that first quarter, Haley, that Buffs had a fair bit of opportunity and just didn't get on the scoreboard. And Palmy had limited opportunity going inside 50, but they would convert.
Yep, they certainly did. And yeah, Darwin were very scratchy when it got to sort of the forward 50. They didn't really have a target up there.
Dylan Gordon, centre half back for the Buffs. It's a kick out to Raymond. He's been loose on that wing all night. Stokes down the line. Drop mark. And then covers back for Palmy. Gets wrapped up. Umpire lets it go though. Jeez, I really need to bring the glasses next time. And that's a drop ball. And Holden Pilt. I think that's Williams on the other side. Is it Williams?
Yeah, I think it might have been. He's given away a 50.
Given away a 50. He was saying to the umpire that the ball was dropped over the line. And Stokes is going to get the 50. And a realistic goal on the way here, Haley.
Well, they need it. And the captain, I think it's Jared, isn't it?
Yep.
Yeah, so the captain will step up hopefully here and kick the goal, because Buffaloes need to get some spark from somewhere. They're very flat at the moment.
My word, they are. Stokes, the captain, sticks it through.
Yeah, it was a good kick from Jared Stokes. They just needed some sort of steadier. They need some sort of spark. They've got to find something, Darwin. They're sort of going through the motions a little bit at the moment, and they need some of their leaders to stand up.
Buffaloes 2-3-15 to Palmy 4-2-26. 4 gone in the second quarter here at Cazaly's Arena. One of my mates, Sam Keenan, son of Crackers Keenan,
I heard Crackers today talking to you on the radio.
That's his son.
Was that real Crackers?
No, it's his son, Junior.
So it's not
Sam.
the real Crackers?
No.
Oh, right.
He's a very funny man. He's currently in on the waterfront in lockdown.
All right, yeah. Terrible place to be locked down.
Yeah.
What, in the precinct? I've been locked in there a few times.
It's little Waylon Davey into space. Oh, look at him. Look at the little man go about it. A lot of pressure coming on that half forward. Yeah, holding the man, free kick coming back. And there's a... that's come back brilliantly. Call that advantage.
Well.
Tyler Roach.
There's some reverse swing there. They would have been, Mitchell Stark would have been happy getting some of that today, knocking over the Poms.
Oh, word.
I think Eugle's gone down, has he? He's
come down with
busted
the
himself.
shoulder.
He's looking a bit wounded. He's a tough hombre, though. He'll be very surprised if it keeps him out of the game.
Palmerston 5-2, 32 to the Buffs 2-3, 15. 5.5 gone in the second, Haley.
They're not bringing him through the interchange. Oh, yeah, they have.
There they
There's
are.
separate interchange. Geez, I pay attention, don't I?
Yeah,
How long has that been happening? 3 seasons, I
Just
think.
like I do too. Here's Lampton's coming back on. You can see
Yeah, that's
Number
Eugle's
4.
gone off.
Bugle's off. Got a bit of a stinger right in the shoulder.
Yeah, it won't stop him, I wouldn't think.
No, he's a tough unit. Back in the middle. Meadows goes without it. High up and under from Archard. Williams comes back with courage. Drops the mark. Meadow just goes and wins that ball. Ball pops over the back now. Wharf, well done. I like the way this kid goes about it, Haley.
Yeah, another contested possession there from Wharf. He got a couple of very good ones in the first quarter as well. Good hard running there. That ball went out and had it stayed in, Wharf would have got the handball back. So he's not only has he kicked it up, he's followed up.
Ball thrown back in. Might get a cricket update soon, Haley. I don't know if...
Yeah, I'll have a look on my phone.
Yeah.
Someone showed me how to do this. Hold on.
It's 2022. Have a listen to Damien Hale operating an iPhone in the background. There's Palmerston through Meadow. Kick up into forward 50. Ball pops out the side from Roach. High up and under, comes back out. Drop mark. Wharf. Right on 50. Kick to the top of the square. Kick around the corner is a good one.
Oh, Justin Cooper, was it?
Yeah, it was little
Yeah.
Super Cooper.
The little dynamo. They need him up there. He knows how to sniff him out. Now the cricket score. England all out for 236.
Cop that.
Australia, obviously, 9 declared for 473. So that's an overall lead of about 250 odd. Hey?
Did we send them back in?
No, we didn't. 230 something.
What are we, day 3?
There's none for 40.
Oh, yeah.
None for 40. Don't tell me Harris has made runs.
I'd like to see Harris
Just-
get some runs.
Harris has got 21, so the wicket must
that's
be
good.
The wicket must be an absolute road at the moment.
Flat as attack.
Flat as attack. If Harris has got runs, things are looking up.
Ball back in the middle. Roberts.
I'll keep an eye on that cricket score as well.
Clark wheels around on the right, inside 50. Ball palmy. Drop mark, though. Ball on the deck. There's a free kick going the way of the Buffs.
Yeah, he just gathered that ball and his elbow came up. And as the Buffaloes tackler came in, he copped the elbow. I don't know about it's the rules there. Obviously, I do know about elbows in the face. I've got plenty of them, but I'm just thinking that, he's braced the tackle, and anyway, it's a free kick.
That's a
apparently,
free
Nick. Yeah, and the umpire was way closer than us. So he's
As if you just put the windows on the glasses.
Yeah.
Matt Watkins sticks it through. Well done.
they needed that one, the Buffs.
Yeah, my word. Much needed
Keeps
one.
them in touch.
So,
A little bit against the grain to a certain extent, but you need a little bit of a bit of luck there. And the Palmerston player did everything right. He attacked the ball, he picked it up well, and just had that elbow up a little bit high, and the Buffs tackler was struck by it.
Darwin Buffaloes 3-3-21 to Palmerston 6-2-38. 9 gone in the second quarter out here at Cazaly's Arena. With a bad little arm wrestle happening right in front of us. Hope
That
you're
was
enjoying it at home.
It was good that it started. It looked like it wasn't going to for a while.
Yeah, my word. Bowles charging through the middle. Stokes goes backwards. Oh, holy dolly. Might have to make this M8 in the future. Here's Stokes.
There's a bit going on over to our right in the Buffalo's coaching area.
Yeah, my word. A little smothered ball.
Have to bring out the chili powder at some stage.
Shovels.
If they're the grandkids. In the naughty corner with a little bit of chili on the tongue.
Davey. Robe on him. I love, I'll tell you what you can do is you can watch our coverage of the NTFL and you can also cop, oh geez, Wolf just drops a sitter and Sharples cleans up. But you can cop some parenting advice from Damien Hale as well. Here's Wolf. That's a nice kick. Here's another bad build up here.
Eagles out there again.
Bugle. His shoulders, no chicken Palmers. Here's Wolf.
Hard runner.
Right on 50. Kick to the top of the square. Oh,
Timely mark.
lovely mark there from Holmberg. Covering off well. Further away through Kev Moroney.
Oh, nice shepherd there too.
Fair bit going on off ball.
That's what you want to see. A little bit of a few shepherds and some of those 1%ers. So Joey Collinson right out there. Could be.
Well, they've worked this well, the bus. Just feels as though they're working back into this contest nicely. Seaden Kerner does well.
He hit it with pace then, Seaden Kernoff. It was a little bit of play. And that man Zambono. He's got a fair bit of strapping on that leg. I've seen trotters at Harold Park with less.
Harold Park.
It's just been held together at the moment.
He wheels around. He sticks it through from behind.
It wasn't he an excitement machine back a few years ago? Zambono. Yeah. Jesus. Could he play footy?
There was AFL clubs talking about him. Yeah, absolutely.
A lot of strapping on that left leg. Which tells me he's Harold Park.
What are the
trots?
Dapto dogs?
No, dogs.
Yeah, but I love the Dapto dogs. Me and my mates used to have a lot of cheap laughs about the Dapto dogs. Buffs turn this one over though. Done well, Banana.
Oh,
get out.
Oh,
what a great goal.
They're probably better off just kicking bananas instead of worrying about having set shots, the Buffs. That was a ripper.
You want to talk me through who kicked that?
No idea.
Couldn't say.
No. I was just thinking of Winnelli Park dish lickers story that I was going to tell you at half time.
It's always a good night out, the Winnelli
Dogs.
dogs.
It's great. Used to have a really good Greek restaurant there.
Did they really?
Yeah, beautiful Greek salads and grilled octopus and all that stuff. Yeah, that was good.
Buffs 4-4-28 to Palmy 6-2-38. They've strung 3 in a row together. The Buffs starting to look good.
And Lockie McKenzie's running back out there, but
On one leg.
he looks like he's got a stone in his shoe. Doesn't
Kick
look,
it for goal number 3. Does well.
Yeah, well done, Jaden. Kick it. Stepping up, keeping the Buffs in it. Kick it.
And that scoreboard reads
9 points.
9 points.
9-point
8-2-50 to 6-5-41. Palmerston up by 9.
Coming up the 20-minute mark. There is a slight breeze, just for the people tuning in around Australia, watching this game. The last round of football before Christmas, up here in the Northern Territory Footy League. And, a lot of the players, they've got a 3-week break this year, so we won't be back on until around the 7th or 8th of January. 8th of January, so there is a slight breeze going to the left of screen.
You've earned 2 games you've done this year, Haley.
Oh, it's been excellent.
It's a good break. Kick inside 50. So I just smack a few mozzies. Davey off half back. Little Waylon Davies out there for Palmy. Raymond paddles it forward. Does well. Bowls. Kick inside 50. The fly. Nothing's doing. Williams under pressure. Bit of a cough there from Haley.
I think I've swallowed a mosquito.
Yeah, my word, you did.
There's a few Mozzies out here.
Yeah, there is, isn't there? Bloody everywhere.
They're
Archer.
friendly.
Yeah, they are very friendly. Dangerous kick.
Oh.
Here's Eddie. He's got nothing to go to Eddie. Just feeds a handball over to no one. Look at him get back, though, that work rate. Puts that ball under pressure, gets the smother in. Look at him go. Kick around the corner. High up and under. No one home, though. Oh, bounces straight up in the air. Through from
It's a funny shape. It's a funny shape. Football. Great pressure, Eddie Betts. Just kept working away then to force the turnover, and Stafford got a shot on goal.
But that's a good thing about having Eddie Betts up here now. Those young Palmerston team, seeing that work rate from the great man.
Oh, exactly. Well, he could easily come up here and just coast, couldn't he?
Yeah.
And he hasn't. He's been totally the opposite to that. He's worked every game we've watched him. He's worked his backside off.
There's a free kick coming back to...
I noticed the entire Palmerston forward line are now wearing oversized shorts.
Yeah, little Waylon Davies.
Yeah.
I noticed that the other week when I called a game.
Yeah. Even Stafford's gone up 2 sizes.
That's good gear, Haley.
They all want to be like Eddie.
That's very good gear. Bit of stand up. We'll sit down with the assistants. Kick up to Stokes. Centre wing, wheels around on the left. Kicks inside 50 out the space. Sambono around the corner, top of the square. Nice ball coming over the side.
Oh,
kick
it.
it.
Kick it.
Kick it. He's kicked 4.
He's having a rare night out tonight.
He's kicked bloody 4.
Big cheerio to his mum, Sandra. She'll be ecstatic wherever she is watching this. That's my boy. Well done, Jaden. Kick it 4.
And wow, we're back to a 4-point game. Palmerston 8-3-51, Darwin 7-5-47.
He's played most of his footy as a defender, Jaden Kickett, so he's having a little cameo up forward tonight, and he is keeping Buffaloes in it. He's kicked 4 of their 7 goals.
Coach Cam Stokes is a bloody genius.
Oh, he is. I coached Kickety for 4 years and didn't allow him past half back.
Now look at him.
Now look at him. I probably stifled him.
Imagine the NTFL career you could have had if you let him go forward.
Oh, exactly. Yeah. If I just left him alone.
Here's the Buffs getting the job done in the middle now. Raymond out in space. That's with a handball. Too hot though for Stokes. They've got all the numbers though, the Buffs. They've got all the answers. Nice ball coming over the top from Williams. Wharf into space. Just need to settle things down here, Palmy. Still time for a late one. It comes up to send it forward. Stafford does well. It's a nice handball. Dangerous one. Stokes clears it out of there. Archer will just look to hold on to this now. 24 and a half gone in the second quarter. Bowles on that outer side.
He's worked pretty hard, Paddy Bowles, tonight. Does a lot of hard running through the midfield for them.
That's a nice kick. Sambono out in the space. They've got all the answers now, the Buffs, Haley.
Yeah, they are a side that they play off momentum very well. They always have. And if they can get the momentum, they're very difficult to stop. They were sort of, when I played at St Mary's in the late 80s through the 90s, they were really the other side in the competition a lot of the time. And I've been on the end of Buffalo's flogging a few times. And they get the momentum, they get their tail up, and their fans start to make a lot of noise. And, they can be very good when things are going well for them.
Adam Sambono sticks it through, and guess what?
They're in front.
The Buffs are in front. Well done, Cammy Stokes and the Buff team. They lead by 2 now. 8-5-53 to Palmerston, 8-3-51. 25 and a half gone in the second quarter out here at Cazaly's Arena.
Yeah, very close game, obviously, and not only on the scoreboard, but right across in the matchups. And I think Buffaloes are just through the midfield, through Sharples and Tommy Clark and those guys in there, and Stokes are really they're getting on top at the centre bounce and at the clearance. I've seen Meadows has gone back in there. Probably need a little bit of physicality in at the ball.
Marshall wins that one down. Quick kick out of there from Remfrey. Sambono paddles it forward. Players go to ground. Snap. Seaton Kerneth, kick around the corner. Through from behind.
Well, probably could have done a little bit better then. Young Isaac. Had a little bit of time. There probably not a lot of talk there just to tell the kid to steady down. That would have been a telling goal for Buffaloes had they kicked that one.
Here's Williams. Just going the old traditional torp. It's a big one too. He gets onto it right into the middle of the ground. So just sorted out in the middle. Bowles goes backward with the hands. Maroney smothered ball from Betts again. Maroney ran off it. Stokes goes to ground. That's a nice tackle. Could have been holding the pill. Eddie Betts just overcooks it.
Oh, dear.
Pressure's coming from the Palmy.
Oh, good leg
defenders.
speed.
Oh, he's on the ground. Goes backwards with the hands, straight over the shoulder, almost out of bounds.
Caleb Abala, a bit of leg speed there, number 5 for Buffaloes.
Now they're away the Buffs. Through the middle. It's Rodos, half forward. Armat Watkins doing a bit of holding, getting away with it too. One's gone over the line, we'll have a boundary throwing. 54 plays 51, 3-point lead to the Buffs.
Johnny Rodos is an interesting customer. He came up and he's played for Buffaloes before. He went to Waratahs, and because of the points, he wasn't able to. He played Div 1. He was a standout in the Div 1 team for Tars, and then he ended up going to Buffaloes right before the cut-off for clearances to be able to play Premier League, and he's a good, solid player.
Yeah, my word, he's having a good season. And it's half-time here at Cazaly's, where it's the Buffs 8-6-54 to Palmy 8-3-51. We've got a game on our hand. We'll be back with the second half real soon. Welcome back to Cazaly's Arena. Darwin Buffaloes 8-6-54 to Palmerston 8-3-51. Nico Rowley and Damien Hale.
All right, just for those people that care, got the stump score for the cricket.
Oh, yeah.
England all out for 236. Australia 1 for 45.
Who went out? Harris?
No.
Oh.
Warner got run out.
Oh, Harris would have run him out.
Harris run him out, and Nessa come in as the night watchman.
Yeah, cop that. He was throwing the bat around nicely last night.
Yeah, he can play.
He's handy. Anyway, stuff the cricket. We've got a game on our hands here at Cazaly's Arena. Meadows being moved straight to the middle with Wharf. They work it out now. McMasters up to half forward. Meadow goes to ground. Feeds it forward. Bowles and Cooper. Eddie steps through some traffic. Snaps around the corner. No one home. Except for Kevin Moroney.
Moroney back as the goalkeeper.
Oh, look at Eddie go. He's kept it in too. Putting some nice pressure on. Oh, he cops one. Goes to ground. He's had the wind knocked out of him. His boots come off.
I think he might have copped one. No, he seems all right.
He's getting that boot back on.
Yeah. Kale Cossack's gone for the match, we can report. So Buffaloes are down to 21 v 22 at this stage. With Lockie McKenzie looking very proppy.
Damien Hale made him walk over to the commentary box.
Trying to walk the cork out. But he's got the ice on it, so he's done.
Bowls out of the pack. Seaton Kernoth.
Been impressed with Seaton Kernoff. Got plenty of it.
And good tonight. Kick into the middle of the ground is a risky one. Alwyn Davey keeps his feet. Just gets it forward. Moroney goes backwards with the handball. Now they're away. Nice ball coming over the side on McKenzie. It's been quiet tonight, McKenzie. And he's turned it over.
Yeah, he's got some sort of injury issue, but he spent most of that second quarter on the bench.
Morgan Morris, kick up to half forward. Stafford paddles it down, the ex-buff. And they've done well now. Jeez. Early. Luke Roberts.
Some solid language to our right there.
Yeah, my word. Here's kick it.
The man of the moment. Wait till it stops rolling.
He's done well tonight. Palmy have worked this well nicely though. Williams arrives. Meadow. Nice kick up to centre wing. Little Super Cooper. Cops one high.
The swooper.
Goes to the other side of the ground. Wharf.
Oh dear.
Cops one in the back. They've done all right though.
Actually Sutton.
Stafford plays on. Into goal. Gets the first of the second half. And Palmy are back in front.
Well done there from Palmerston.
9-4-57.
Got the overlap happening and we're able to get the ball into Big Stafford's hands and he kicks one. Leading goal kicker for the Palmerston Football Club this year. Coming into the game had 22 so far for the season and genuine full forward. He did play a bit of centre forward last time we watched him out here against Waratahs and was quite good. So I think he's always, probably for the last decade, he's teased us with his ability, Daniel Stafford.
He's having a good night tonight. 9-3-57 to the Buffs, 8-6-54. 3.5 gone in the third quarter out here at Cazaly's Arena. Meadow. Need more of him in the middle. Kick comes from centre wing. And then outer side. In the Wayland Davey direction. He just...
Certainly, Nico Palmerston had the lift in the middle, as we spoke about in that second quarter when, you know, Jared Stokes and Patrick Bowles, they started to get on top in the middle, and you know, Palmerston have come out in this third quarter and seem to be a lot better in at the contest, and you know they need to compete harder, and they've started this third quarter well.
They have. Stafford knocks it down. Eddie Betts. Just paddles it over the line. With another Mandry throw in. So 3-point lead to Palmy. Deep inside there, attacking 50, Bandry throwing. Stafford smashes it forward. Stokes goes with the handball. The volleyball action now. Wharf. Kick to Betts. Just couldn't quite get on the end of it. Rocky Davies in space. That one's gone over the line. What was Bandry umpire going to say? Deliberate. There, the bench is absolutely over the moon with that call.
There's a fair bit of unsolicited advice being directed at the umpire from coming in the general direction of the Buffaloes bench. Not saying it is the Buffaloes bench, but it's in that area.
Ryan Wharf. Kicks inside 50, fly from behind.
I always worry when players tap the ball and that volleyball sort of action starts. It's sort of contagious. Like one bloke tries to spike it and then someone else thinks, all right, we'll play this game. and then somebody takes possession of it and you think you are a hero. And you just think, why have we suddenly gone into volleyball? Like, why grab the bloody football?
Some good words of wisdom there from the great Damien Hale.
Yeah. I don't like seeing it.
Holding the ball's been pinged here.
Little Waylon Davey.
Waylon Davey.
Made the tackle.
Hasn't bothered the scorecard yet. Goes with the handball to Stafford. Wheels around. I don't know if that handball was on young man. Meadow.
I don't know if Big Stafford wanted that ball.
Through from behind.
Sort of come as a bit of a surprise to Daniel Lent when young Davey handed the football off to him.
Stokes doing the kick out for the bus. Finds Moroney on that outer side. Comes back in to Stokes, this time to the captain. Seaton Kerneth runs himself into trouble. Handballs it to himself if you don't mind. Has Wharf on his hammer. Gets the tackle on. Causes a bit of a turnover. Meadow with the strong tackle. It was Stone. Dribbles in. Here's Eddie. That one's gone over the line. Eddie's going, are you sure, boundary umpire? Because I don't reckon it was over.
I could see from here it was still in. Eddie was right.
Eddie's Eddie. Eddie can't do any wrong.
Yeah. Oh, boundary umpire's gone down. The sniper got him from... Someone shot him.
Sharples gets jumped on.
I'll do it all again. Ball it up. Sharples comes up scratching his head.
8-6 to 9-4. Palmy up by 4. Ball thrown up. Moroney clears it for the Buffs. To that outer wing. So we've just lost a bit of vision and we're back. Raymond there for the Buffs. Just sits on top of Riley Stone. Oof.
Came through strongly. Sharples that time.
Davey goes to ground. Meadow. He's turning it up a notch, Meadow. He's Wharf on the outer side. Back to Meadow. He's got a fair engine and someone who has massive shorts. It's this one. I reckon they're bigger than Eddie's.
He's joined the club.
Everybody's doing it.
Everyone's doing it.
You and I are even doing it. Here's Max Sutton. Stokes handles it forward. Ball goes over the line. Over boundary throwing.
Fell a little bit short of Eddie there, the kick. The boundary umpire will do it all again. We're sort of stuck on that far side at the moment.
There's a lot of play on that outside, isn't there? I think
yeah.
Just,
they should have built the grandstand over there.
Well,
we wouldn't have been looking into the sun the other week.
Why would you do that? Oh, that is the common sense. Ooh, Meadow goes in hard, doesn't he?
Yeah, he does.
Kick up to centre wing. Riley Stone for Palmy. Runs it over the line, not quite. Williams goes with a handball, misses the target, and that's gone over the line. We'll have another boundary throwing. Bit of a flat opening, a few minutes in the third quarter. We've gone
Yeah, I think this was playing into Buffalo's hands a little bit because, obviously I think the scoring end is to the left of the screen. So it's a little bit of a lull in the game, and Palmerston would want to be breaking the game up a little bit and probably getting a few goals in front for that last quarter.
Davey. Seaton Kernath ducked into it. He's going to get the free kick. I thought he ducked. Haley.
Well, I think the initial contact might have been okay, but I think in the end, I think Froggy might have gone up and over and on with it a little bit as the tackle was completed. So initially, I think you were right there, Nico, that he did sort of duck and the umpire called play on, and then then as the tackle evolved, maybe the high contact came there. Buffaloes are putting plenty of changes through now. Obviously, a man down on the bench, so they're going to have to share the workload here, particularly through the midfield.
Seaton Kernath. That's a nice roost.
Yeah, it is a good kick.
He gets his first. So the Buffs, 9-6-60 to Palmerston, 9-4-58. 10.5 gone in the third quarter out here at Cazaly's Arena. Haley.
Yes, nice goal there from Seaton Kernath. Another one of those young Buffaloes players that brings plenty of energy, and I've been impressed with his game tonight. I think that he's put himself into the game well and got his reward there, and they needed that one. Buffaloes, does that put them back in front or fall behind?
I haven't registered that on the big scoreboard.
I don't think so. I reckon they're 2 points in front now.
Back in the middle. Archer wins the tap down. Tommy Clark charging through. Up to half forward. Nice mark, Sambono. In a legitimate one-on-one. Don't mind him from this distance.
No, he's a beautiful kick of the ball. It'll just depend on whether or not he's how close he gets to the man on the mark. He's going to be kicking from 55 plus.
Sambono's got one already. His Archer's just sort of looking a bit ginger coming off the ground. Meanwhile, Sambono's put it through for his second.
Beautiful left foot kick there.
Buffs 10-6 to Palmy, 9-4-58.
Maybe that knee's all right. Maybe it's his left knee that's no good. The great Dennis Dunn used to do that. He had a bad knee, and so he'd strap the other one.
Oh.
And so his opponent would be kicking the absolute crap out of his good knee and leave his other knee alone. So you never knew when Dennis Dunn which knee was no good. He kicked over 800 goals, 821 goals in the competition. But yeah, Caps used to strap him up just to confuse the opposition.
Sharp work out of the middle. Nice mark getting back there, covering off nicely. Buffs just looking that bit better tonight. Patrick Bowles. Stokes.
He's worked hard, young Stokes. And followed up with a good tackle.
Yeah, my word, the Buffs are on tonight. Paddy Bowles again. Tom Clark out in space. Look at that for a kick. Kick it. Speaking of people that's had a night out. He's already got 4 to his name. Sells nothing in the end. But look at the kick. Oh, a bit of an arm chop. Matt Watkins will go back and have a set shot right on the boundary. Very gettable, Haley.
Yeah, he just has to think his way through this. Take his time. This will be a very important goal for Buffaloes. And look at the talent on their list. And the talent, I'm not sure their ins and outs every week. I don't follow them that closely. But with the talent they've got out there, they shouldn't be 2-7. And I know that, I know that they're a way better footy side than that. They're starting to show it. They've, probably the second half of the last quarter and in this quarter, they've got on top at the moment.
Buffs up by 9. Oh, far from behind. Eddie goes with the barrel. Gordon covering off for the Buffs at half back.
I always think frustration when you see someone go with the barrel. There's a bit of frustration that they're finding it hard to penetrate. And So they go with the sort of the Hail Mary type of alley-oop barrel.
Paddy Bowles sticks it inside 50. Buffs with the numbers out the back. If you can just pop out there now. Sam Bono does a 7.20. Well done here from the Buffs. They've locked it in. Abala. Have a look at that for a sausage.
Around him. Young Abala. And Paddy Bowles, take a bow, son. It was Patrick Bowles' attack on that football. He put his body on the line and locked that into the forward 50. He's got some orange boots on. If the people watching don't know who he is, he's just walking back to the middle of the ground, but fully committed his body to winning that hard ball, dished it out. And young Caleb Abala, a famous name, I'd say it's his great-grandfather, Steve Abala, would have been that Abala Road's named after. And I say his grandfather would be the awesome Wanderers, former Wanderers coach, Bully Abala, who I saw out the back, heading to the toilet, actually, before the game. Bully had to go in there, but legendary Wanderers premiership coach.
Buffs 11-7, 73 to Palmy, 9-4, 58. 15-point margin. Sutton. Well, Waylon Davies been put in the middle. Eddie. Sutton. Oh, Waylon got dropped. That one's going to go downfield. Little Waylon got the high one. Should go downfield.
It's good to see the young guy get put into the centre of the ground. And for the young players that come into the team, it's, you've got to have probably a few more tricks than just playing up as a forward. So it's good to see young Waylon. Good coaching there from the coaching staff. Josh Heath, the head coach, to get the young guy in on the football.
Hollenby
keeps him in touch.
The ruckman gets his second, and it does, Haley. Darwin Buffs 11-7, 73 to Palmerston 10-4, 64. Back to a 9-point margin, 17 gone in the third.
It's sort of that moment now in the game where Buffs have probably had a little bit of momentum, and Palmerston have hung in there with that goal. Darwin need to respond now and kick the next one, try to maintain that buffer, and Palmerston obviously will be trying to get a little bit closer before three-quarter time.
Back in the middle, Archard, as he does week in, week out. Eddie's in the middle, gets the clearance, up to half forward. Bradley Stokes. Moroney. That's a nice kick. On that outer side. Runs his full measure. Sam Bono having a good game. He's told everyone to hold the heck up. He's a fair whack out, though.
Yeah, he's a long way out, but as we saw with that other one, he kicked from about 55. So his confidence is up.
Well,
and this is the one that Buffaloes need just to respond again. Bit of a seesaw in it. I think there's a player's fatigue in that, Nico. I reckon we might see a little bit of a shootout in the last quarter.
Sam Bono, he's already got one. McKenzie just juggles it over the line, through from behind.
McKenzie's gone forward, which tells me he's not 100%. So he's usually plays across the half-back line, centre-half back, very strong rebounding player. So he's not 100%. So Buffaloes, I think, have moved him up there to try to keep him in the game, I suppose. They've already lost Cale Cossack. He's done for the day.
Riley Stone, left back pocket. Palmy up against it. They've got numbers long down the line. Just lowers the eyes though. Ugle, right on the boundary line. So slack checking there by the Buffs forwards there. They're just really just holding on to the ball. Here's Stevie Lampton, drops that one. Goes on the left. Nice mark from Stafford. Eddie up against it with a 2-on-1. It was Zabala cutting that one off.
Oh.
And he's turned it over to Hollenby. Super Cooper stands underneath it. Eddie arrives. Keeps working at Bala under immense pressure from Eddie.
He held his nerve very well then, Abala.
Eden Kerneth pulled up a bit ginger after taking that mark.
Yeah, I think he's had a cramp by the way he's stretching over there.
Have a sip of that water, Haley. A bit of a cough there.
I'm actually triple vaxxed too. So, yeah.
Had the booster.
I had the booster, yep, on Thursday. Drive-through booster shot in Gumbalanya.
Beautiful work. And God's country out there. Mackenzie fires real early. Could have been a free kick in the end. Meadow feeds the handball out. Williams. Back to Meadow. Runs himself into pressure. He'll get it back. Wolves here in a bit of space. Pressure comes from Raymond. Well done, Raymond. He's got some quick wheels. Have a look at him go.
Oh, yeah.
Look at that. He'll get it back. Get it back, young fella.
Well done. The second phase.
There's the delivery.
Chop
Chop of the arms. Oh, a bit of a
across
headlock style.
Bit of a slow dance. At least buy me a couple of drinks.
Please put some lipstick on.
They get all twisted up.
So a long gig down the line. Ugle knocks it forward. Goes over the line. We'll have a band with throw it.
Yeah, into junk time now in the third quarter.
10-point lead.
Buffaloes are probably just fractionally in front in the actual dynamic of the game, not just on the scoreboard.
Yeah, they've got a bit of work to do, Palmy, to work back into this one. Nice tap down from Archer. Waylon Dave holding on to Tom Clark.
Tommy Clark milked that one for all it was worth.
Yeah, my word, he did.
Oh, it's a good leg. I think
the vision's just cut out for a moment.
No vision, so we're now listening like a radio call.
All right, we'll go radio style from here on in. Archer paddles it out over the back. Bowles, right half forward, under pressure. Roberts, inside 50, nice mark, no drop mark.
Come back around.
The kick from Remfrey has gone right through from behind.
.11-point game. Buffalo's 11 points up.
22 gone in the third quarter. Palmy really up against it. Not playing like they did in that first quarter. You thought they were well and truly going to have a night out. But it's turned the other way. They're up on centre wing now. Stafford paddles the ball forward. Sharples, centre wing, out of side. Nice pressure coming from behind. Palmy looking to get this one inside 50, just at right half forward. And the Buffs with all the answers on that outer side.
Yeah, I see Stafford's creeped up the ground again, so it might be a ploy from Palmerston to try to get big Daniel Stafford up across half forward. They're falling down at the moment across their half forward line, and Buffaloes continue to repel them.
The kick up to half forward for the Buffs. Here we go, we're back on. No, we're not. Mackenzie takes a mark. I think it was just after the siren.
Yep.
So the umpires paid it. So Mackenzie with a bung leg, if you don't mind.
A little bit going on behind the play. I see Sharples is down. And there's a few of the Buffaloes players are remonstrating with one of the Palmerston players, so maybe a bit going on there.
Meanwhile, Mackenzie is not going to quite get the distance. Punch forward. Three-quarter time here at Cazaly's Arena. Palmerston 10-4-64, trailing the Buffs 11-9, 75. 11-point margin. We'll be back with the final quarter very soon. Welcome back to Cazaly's Arena, where it's the Darwin Buffaloes in control. 11 at 9, 75 to Palmerston. 10-4, 64. Nick O'Reilly and Damien Haley. There's a, as the screen just goes off again, we're just having a bit of tech issues. But, Haley, Buffs have been impressive so far. They should hold on.
Yeah, especially since quarter time. I think Palmerston came out and jumped them early, Nico, but Buffaloes to their credit. As I said in the start of the game, I thought the list that they've had in tonight, they would win, and they've still got a quarter to go.
So back in the middle. Start of the fourth quarter. Palmy need to find a bit of ticker. Clark out of the middle. Stokes on the wing. Bowles. Long kick to the half-forward line for the Buffs. But Palmy. That's a nice kick. Well, just overcooked it, though. Over Ugel's head. Oh, nice tackle from Ugel. Oh, the shirt's off. The rig's out. Body's flying everywhere. Bowles drops it. Oh, nice leak coming in. Body's flying everywhere, pushing the back. I think that's...
Ugel again. Ugel. He goes hard, Ugel.
Yeah, he does.
Gave away the free kick then.
I think that's...
A bit of a wardrobe malfunction there for the Buffaloes player.
So we're back on the way. Well, the kick down the line, that's just about out of bounds on the full. No, it's not. Remfrey runs himself into trouble. Kick comes down the line. Stokes does well. That's out on the full. No, it's not. The umpire lifted the head before he saw the boot. Go to it, Haley.
Yeah, I think it was just over the line. Good decision there from the umpire. I think Stokes might have kicked it after and gone across.
We'll see you in the car park after this then.
All
We're
right.
going to keep having disagreements. Ball thrown back in. Buffs with the numbers again. Bolt. So working hard tonight, the Buffs. Up in the kick it direction. Being the danger man, he's got 4. Palmy looking to clear this one. Risque kick. Nice mark. Riley Stone.
You think they need to respond in this first 3 or 4 minutes, Palmy? Need to get that first goal. Get a little bit of belief, a bit of momentum.
Riley Stone up to half forward. Through everyone's hands. Stokes sees this one go over the line. He does. With his mate Tyler Roach from Palmy.
Yeah, it's a little bit haphazard at the moment. A bit of fumbling and some poor execution, which plays. You want to be in front when the game gets like this. A little bit scrappy, and certainly Buffaloes are in the best position to win this game. Palmerston need to find an avenue to goal and get on their bike quickly.
Centre wing out of side. Ruck go up at it. The kick from that Palmerston player comes inside 50. Eddie Betts there. Oh, red from Stokes though. Right.
He's been good back there, Stokes.
Bowles goes with the hands to Abala. He feeds it over the top to Roberts. Centre wing out of time with the attack here.
Bear with us.
Drop mark over the line. No, out of bounds on the full.
Just as well, we're only competing against cricket highlights. So people will still be tuned in.
Please stay with us. We don't want to be sacked, do we, Haley?
No, well, you can't sack volunteers.
I don't know. I've seen it happen before. Kick up to half forward for Palmy. Davey around the corner. High up and under up to half forward. Nice mark. Comes inside 50. Snap. Oh, he's completely got the wrong side of that one and sprayed it out of bounds on the full.
Yeah, as I was saying, when it gets scrappy like this late in the game, you'd like to be in front rather than behind. And Buffaloes are doing enough at the moment. They'd probably want another couple of goals. I think they probably need to get to around 90 to win it.
Fly from the side. Riley Stone, not quite. McMasters pops it over the top. That's a nice mark. Kick,
Eddie's got it.
Little Eddie. Little Eduardo.
Good forwards, play in front. In front first to move. Eddie was just drifted in front of his opponent there, and quick kick came out, fell short, as they do late in the game. And Eddie was in the best position to mark that, and he should go back and kick this.
Eddie Betts has got 2 to his name so far. Eats these for breakfast. Puts it through, gets his 3rd. Well done, Eddie. Much needed goal to Palmy.
Gets him, keeps him in it. Back to within 5 points.
Palmy 11-4-70. Darwin 11-9-75. 5 gone in the final quarter at Cazaly's Arena.
Yeah, I think 90 wins it tonight. I think, Nico. First to 90 instead of 100. But still Buffaloes are probably favoured. The breeze has dropped. Like, it probably isn't favouring the left as much as it has been. But it'd only be slight anyway. Only be a goal or so.
Yeah, wouldn't mind that breeze coming up, but it's stinking hot.
Yeah, there's no breeze here.
Nothing's doing. Meadow in the middle.
Been strong, Meadow.
Stokes does well.
Puts the afterburners on.
Archer, interesting kick, but it's going to work. Abala, that sharp hairdo. Goes with the handball. It's Rodos. Stokes working extremely hard. Look at that. McKenzie.
Oh,
yeah,
oh dear.
I don't know why you do that sort of stuff.
No, got to go back and have the shot. Lockie McKenzie stop the game for a bit until everyone can man up, have a rest, stop the game.
Stokes down the line. That's out of bounds on the full.
Yeah, it was a poor decision there. It could have been the right decision, but the execution was poor. And it just, you can sort of see that Lockie McKenzie's not 100%. He usually hit that target, no worries. But, you know, you'd rather see him go back and have a shot at goal in that instant.
Kick up to centre wing. Archer gets it smashed out of his hands. Davey goes to ground. This is going to be holding the pill. There it is. Dragged it back in. Didn't make an attempt. Well done from Little Super Cooper.
Yeah, good hustle there from Cooper. Eddie's got it.
Up to Eddie. That should be 50.
That is 50.
Sharples
Yeah, he's
got
snuck
very
in.
close to Eddie. Just as he went to play on, he attacked him. And Eddie.
And of course, you can't encroach into that area until the umpire actually calls play on.
There you go, Eddie. He's kicked his 4th.
Eddie's got 4, and they've put Palmy back in front.
My word, he has the little man.
Yeah, it's always dangerous when, you know, you could see Sharples was hanging out, waiting for the call to play on. And, you know, Eddie pretty smart then, because Bet sort of drew him into the, drew him in to make the tackle, knowing that the umpire hadn't probably called play on. So, goal to Betts puts Palmerston a point up.
12-4-76 to the Buffs, 11-9-75. 1 point. We've got an absolute ripper on our hands. 9 minutes gone in the final quarter at Cazaly's Arena. Now, just starting to get on top in the middle now, I reckon, Haley. Palmy, I've got a bit of momentum.
Yep.
Here's Super Cooper.
Now it's come back to Buffaloes. Have to see who's going to provide the lift for them again.
Maxie Sutton, right half forward. Just pops it over the top to Meadow. Gets held up on the mark by Stokes. Looking for Eduardo. It's out of bounds on the full. Just overcooked that kick a bit.
Yeah, just
Haley.
a little bit. The idea was right, though. You'd be getting it to Betts at the moment. He's running hot.
Kevin Moroney over the top to Paddy Bowles.
Better build up by Buffaloes coming out of their back half.
This is Holmberg.
Oh, that's wide.
Very wide.
It's out in the Durack Primary School car park.
Seaton Kernoff just lets it go over the line. Wharf escorts him over the line. We'll have a boundary throw in centre wing out of side.
Probably needed a short 45 or, something a little bit more, lead, a hit-up lead through half forward then. Would have been probably a better option. Ended up going very wide there.
1 point lead to Palmy. 9.5 gone. final quarter. Ball thrown back in. Meadow again. He's having a night out, this man. Kick up to half forward. Gets out the back now. Eddie. Nice little sneaky handball. Kick on the way around the corner is a ripper.
Cliffy.
Oh!
Big Clifford.
He tells the Buff faithful to just to
settle down.
Settle down. We've
Clifford
got a
Hampton
game.
Timms.
Good goal.
He snapped it beautiful. Well done, Eddie Betts. Trapped that ball. Little give out to Clifford. And he snapped that on his right.
He's got his second too, Haley.
His second. And they've got a little break here, Palmerston. 7 points up. Now it's up to Buffs to step up in the middle. They've got Bowles in there. They've got Sharples and Stokes.
And we just look to their...
Or is it Tommy Clark?
No, it's all Tommy Clark and Jared Stokes are on the bench currently.
Right.
You need them out there.
Exactly.
As Palmy just get that centre clearance.
Ugle again.
Ugle. That one's just...
a long way out there.
Kevin Roney's looking for deliberate. That's a rev.
That's ambitious.
So Bandry throw in, 30 around from the Palmy goal.
Buffaloes were all over Palmerston in the third quarter at the centre bounces, and now it's swung back the other way.
Here we go. Super Cooper around the corner. Don't tell me.
Oh.
Palmy have strung together 3 in a row, and they're now up by 13.
Well, they've got Tommy Clark and Jared Stokes both standing down there on the bench. So need to get those two guys out onto the field. And of course, Buffaloes have been a man down on their interchange since halfway through the second quarter, I think, when Kyle Cossack was ruled out. So maybe that one less interchange is really starting to take its toll on the Buffs midfield.
11-9-75 are the Buffs. Palmerston 14-4-88. Game on, Haley. Buffs desperately need the next one. Here's Sharples out of the middle.
Yeah, well, Palmerston have responded. Well done to them.
Davey to Wharf.
It's been good, Wolf.
Oh, well done, Sharples. Cut that one off.
Oh.
Here's he cops one high. He gets
Froggy.
straight back up, though.
Froggy Davey.
Lampton. Here's Clark. Sambono runs into an open goal. And Buffs
Get the response they needed.
Sambono gets his second. My word, they needed that. They just had a bit of a sniff here. Darwin Buffaloes 12-9-81 to Palmy 14-4-88. 12 and a half gone in the final.
Jared Stokes is still down on the interchange. The coach just come down there to chat to him.
He can't get on.
He's trying to get on. He'll be well rested and hopefully can run the game out from a Buffaloes perspective. They need him out there. Bowles has been good. You've got Clark in the middle there as well now. So
we go back in the middle. Meadows.
It's been a good tussle between those two players, Bowles and Meadows tonight. Two very physical players.
Clark with the kick up to half forward. Nice mark, Sambono.
Just a bit of class there, wasn't it?
Yeah, my word.
Just held beautifully positioned his body there to protect where the ball was going to drop. So he had the outside of his opponent there and just held him out of the contest and then got pushed towards where the ball was going to fall. So clever bit of play there by Zambono. Let's see if he can kick this one.
Goal number 2, kick on the way. He's good. I get it back to a point. Buffs work this one back into it nicely. And the score reads 13-9-87 to Palmerston 14-4-88. 1 point game, 14 gone in the final quarter.
Stokes is back out there. Bowles has come off. He's worked really hard tonight, Patrick Bowles. Gets a well-earned rest. comes down to this, this time of the game, I suppose now. Nico, the side that keeps their head, stays disciplined, keeps sticking to their structures and process and play their role, will win the game. Maybe I might have called 90 a bit early. It might be 100. As players fatigue and the game opens up a little bit.
That forward, Stokes in the middle, refreshed. He overruns it though. Roberts off half back, does well. Feeds it over to Stokes. He gets on his bike. Kick up to half forward is a good one. Look at that. Kick it.
Oh, kick it. The orange roughie. Look at him. He's having a day out, Jaden. His wife, Jaylene, came past me and a big shout out to her. He's certainly improved since he married her. I played in a few premierships with her dad, Kim Hill, Brownbred. And Jaylene and Jaden are married, so this is a big kick.
Massive kick to get
It's
back
gone
in
quiet.
front.
It's gone quiet here in Palmerston. Everyone's watching this.
Kick it.
He sliced it.
Through from behind.
Well,
We're levelled up. 13-10-88 to 14-4-88. 16 gone in the final quarter, Haley.
Well, could be next goal wins. It's been a free-flowing game. Like, it's been entertaining. There's been some really good ball movement. Both sides playing for their spot in the finals. These two teams will fight it out, I think, for that last spot in the finals.
Here's Ugle copping some boots, if you don't mind. Wharf back to Ugle. Oh, they've done that well. He gets run straight into trouble, holding the ball.
It's Sharples there. Great tackle, Charlie Sharples. Don't give away a 50, son. Keep your discipline.
Just run out of room right on the boundary line.
Yeah, Sharples has been very good tonight for Buffaloes. Handy player to come back into their team. A lot of experience. Oh, dear. Where are we going? Uh-oh.
Oh, this stinks. This stinks.
Oh, no.
This absolutely stinks. Waylon Davey. Handballs have missed the target. Eddie Betts is there. The Palmy boys arrive. That's a nice little kick over the top.
Well, that was the Herschel Gibbs moment there for Kevin Moroney, wasn't it? He's just dropped it. Oh, dear. Like, that's a coach killer.
It is.
It was. Look, they had spare players everywhere right here in front of us, and took a bit of a risk. And Timms has got it now.
Hampton Timms for goal number
Hampton
3.
Timms.
Kick on the way is good.
Oh,
They're back up by 6.
he's happy with it too.
He's got his third. Few boos happening around the joint. It's all happening out here at Cazaly's Arena. Palmerston 15-4-94 to Darwin 13-10-88. 18 gone in the final quarter. We see Des Corbin on the bench, waiting to get back on for Palmy.
Yeah, they're trying to get Patrick Bowles back out there, Buffs, as we head towards time on. They're going to have to come again, Buffs.
Back in the middle. Wharf. Tommy Clark overcooks it. Handball comes out. It's a wild one that's going to work. Stokes. To Aaron Stokes. Just trying to sort it out. Wharf up to half forward. Bradley Stokes. Gets over the back. Now they're on the Buffs. Kick inside 50. Bodies flying everywhere. Nice tackle from Sambono. Ball pops out now.
Oh.
Tommy Clark cuts it off. Kick on the way. Is a sausage.
It's a goal.
Tommy Clark.
Tommy Clark's kicked it. Tied the game up again.
Holy dooly.
It's a cliffhanger, and after some blowouts today, I think I understand St Mary's had a big win out at Crockland, out at
Fred's Pass.
Fred's Pass today, and there's Tigers easily accounted for the Tiwis over the Bombers over in the Tiwi Islands. So it's good to have a good close game of footy as we edge into just about to go into time on, Nico. 94 all.
19.5 gone, final quarter. Gemma Iacono trying to get on the TV. Darwin Buffett superstar. They had a big win over the Palmerston Women's earlier in the piece. 18 goals to zip if you don't mind. Stokes.
Oh,
kick up to half forward. It's a good one. Sambono.
Geez, if you want it in someone's hands, it's this bloke, isn't it? Was Eddie Betts just in that contest? Or was he up forward? I reckon was Eddie just in that contest? I think he was. Are we on air still?
I think so.
All right.
Allegedly. Why say allegedly so we can't sue each other?
Yeah.
Here he is, Sambono.
He's everywhere, Eddie.
2 to his name tonight. Sambono. Kick on the way is a sausage.
He's kicked it.
And Buffs get back in front. Well done, Sambono. Well done, Buffs.
Class act.
Just when you thought Palmy were going to run this one out, Buffs just worked back into it nicely. Now they're up by 6, 15-10, 100 to Palmy, 15-4, 94. 21 gone. Fair bit happening.
There's a lot of noise.
There's a lot happening around the Buffs area. Back in the middle. Free kick going the way of Palmer here for a bit of a shepherd out. Going the way of Hollenby.
Get the ball back to him, Palmerston. He's going to go and fetch his own. Give it off to Froggy.
There goes Froggy, one of the better users in the comp. Kick goes inside 50. Oh, well done. Little Wayland Davey. Cooper around the corner. Well done, getting back. Taking the defensive mark.
Well, just need to steady the game down.
Good smothered ball. Crowd really working into this one. Archer at half back takes a mark. Comes across the ground. They move it quickly. Tom Clark down the line. We've just got all the answers at the moment. The Buffs. Sharples in space. Stokes. Goes awkward sort of kick in the end. Wharf slides in. Goes with the handball. Hands it straight back over to the Buffs. Kick around the corner is.
Oof.
Boy, that could have been a hole.
It's just been a seesawing contest all night. The shifts in momentum during this game have been quite interesting. And I think you've got to sort of swing back towards possibly a Buffalo's victory. Now that they're, what are they, 7 points up?
So 6.
6 points up.
Should be 7, shouldn't it?
I think so. Yeah, 7.
So the kick comes over the top. Through a few sets of hands. Sambono with the hands. To Remfrey. Kick to the top of the square. Should have really swallowed that drop mark. They're really under pressure now. The Buffs, Maxie Sutton. Left back pocket.
This is it for Palmerston.
Froggy Davey in the middle of the
something out
ground.
of this one.
Goes long to half forward. Super Cooper gets worked underneath it. He's got the wheels though. Oh, nice hip and shoulder there. Oh, just looks to hold on to this now. Tommy Clark pretending he's... They come down to left half back.
Oh,
a bit of stretching going on.
He'll call you to play on here.
Bit of stretching. Eddie Betts saying, what the heck are you doing? Hurry it up. Kick long down the line. Roberts. Rodos up to half forward. Williams with the hands. This is better from Palmy.
They need something now.
They do.
Desperately, they need to get this ball forward. They have to be very clean. They haven't got a lot of time left, I wouldn't think.
Riley Stone gets run down. Kick to no one. Alan Davey caught behind.
Yeah.
Roberts left back pocket.
And Dylan Gordon's been a tower of strength back there tonight for the Buffs.
24 and a half gone. Buffs up by 7. Nice punch. That's a nice kick.
Williams.
Top of 50. Wharf runs into trouble. Gets around though. From 50, downtown. Fly from behind.
Eddie.
So it's a point. Point in it.
Here we go, the 7-point play. Palmerston need it.
Oh. Tommy Clark takes the mark.
Stood his
It's
ground
all
there.
happening. Jeez, it's all happening.
Looks like they've opened the gates up. There's a heap of people come in late.
Oh,
No.
Oh,
Dear.
geez, that's a stinker. Well done, Eddie Betts.
Eddie Betts has forced the boundary throw in.
Look at all the players run down too.
I think Buffaloes might have to practice these last few minutes at training.
Yeah, my word.
These kick backwards, and this could draw the game here. This is Palmerston. It's all here in this boundary throw in. Not long to go.
Thrown in. Tapped forward.
Oh,
Under pressure. Oh, it's gone out of bounds on the full. No, touch. Holy
no, he
heck.
handballed it. I think he handballed it into the guy.
Holy heck. What's
Edge of the
doing?
seat stuff.
What's doing, Haley?
Both sides are playing. Buffaloes, and if they win this, they're in the 5, I think. I think they might jump over Palmerston. This is massive.
6-point margin, 26 gone final quarter. Matter of seconds, surely. Stokes runs it out. Just barrels it out of there.
That's got to be deliberate.
Oh, this is
They're
deliberate.
calling it.
That's got deliberate written all over
Yes,
it.
he's called it.
Oh, few boos too.
They're not
Few
happy.
boos. The Buff faithful are off it. It comes back inside. Here we go.
The Buffs have won it in a cliffhanger.
Buffs hold on by 6
Celebrating.
points. Well done, Darwin Buffaloes. In a seesawing affair, they hold on by 6 points, Haley.
6 points. I thought they were gone halfway through that last quarter when Palmerston had the momentum, but Nico, there was a lot of momentum shifts in that game, and in the end, Buffaloes prevailed.
My word, they did. That score again, 15-11-101 to Palmerston. 15-5-95. What an absolute ripper. Well done, Buffs. Well done, Palmy. It was a great game.
It was a good game of footy, and full credit to Buffaloes. They hung in there. They lost Kale Cossack early, and so they're down to 21, and they just kept working away at it and won the big moments in that last quarter.
Absolutely did. 6-point win here at Cazaly's Arena to the Darwin Buffaloes. Have a Merry Christmas.
Yeah,
That's
Merry
it
Christmas.
for you and I, Haley.
Yes.
Merry Christmas to you, Sonny
no
boy.
No worries. I've trained myself to the minute to be Santa this year. I don't think I could get in any better, Nick.
You're flying.
Anyway, have a good one, mate.
Yeah, you too,
See you
mate.
in the
Merry
new
Christmas to you at home.